points a game in this league, the sign of a special scorer. So they need to figure out a way to make Beal uncomfortable, saying maybe they'll put some length on him. Let's see if that works on Beal. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. There's a screen from Garuba. Pass to Holiday. Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3-ball to go.
What a smooth-looking opportunity. Holiday in rhythm right there.
Booker for 3. And the Suns miss again.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Inside. Tipped. It's a one-on-one situation. Outside Irving. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Gets in the paint and drains it. Kyrie Irving, show off that touch.
Pass to Durant for 3. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Irving for 3. He drops it from range. Irving's got 5 points.
Well, there is a special nature to Kyrie Irving's ability to answer back with the 3.
Here's Durant, and he banks in the layup.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Antetokounmpo for 3. Suns trail by 3. Screen by Durant. Booker can't get it to go.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Here we go. Beal from outside. Sinks it from distance. And it's a tie ball game.
Well, Bradley Beal does not need to handle the ball to be a threat. He gets to the catch-and-shoot game and makes the defense pay.
Here's Irving. Boston, no good that time either.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
And, of course, Boston winning 8 consecutive titles from 1959 to 1966. Doris, you think we'll ever see a streak like that again?
NBA, I think that's almost impossible in this day and age. With free agency, with more salary cap restrictions, it's just hard to win 2 in a row these days, let alone 8. My goodness.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
The kick to Durant. The 3. Suns keep it alive. Six on the shot clock. Good on the bucket. Durant's got 7 points. Here's Antetokounmpo. Still without a bucket. To end the run. And he sinks the layup.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Pass to Beal. To the inside. Iguodala. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. That one's no good.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
The shot by Holiday, no good. The Suns on offense. Pass to Dunn. Back to Beal. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Well, Bradley Beal has become such a good playmaker, finishing through contact. That is beautiful.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. minute 22 left to play in the first. Here's Middleton. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Covington grabs the board. The Suns leading. Pass to Simmons. That's tipped.
Timeout, timeout.
Stolen by Mitchell. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. 55 seconds left now in the first quarter. Here's 7 a screen to the middle. And it's Phoenix with a rebound.
Amazing tenacity attacking the basket, and I'm sure he won't miss that next time.
Pass to Wood. Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And it's Middleton driving. Here's your 7. Off with the layup. And here's Covington. No points so far. Here's 7 up top. Finished off the break.
You like how Derek White scans the floor, always aware of where the opportunities are. Nicely done.
Pass to Simmons. Back to Allen. Fires from deep. It doesn't go for him. Tie game in Boston. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
12. The Suns. 12.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Offensively, they took care of the ball, and defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
At 6'10", dunking is effortless for Wood, especially when he's given this type of positioning.
All right, Doris, what do you think separates the good teams from the great teams at crunch time?
Boy, I think there's a lot. A lot of things, Brian, that separate that. Number one, can you execute on both ends when it's a clutch game? Can you absorb the pressure of a moment, understanding time and score, how to get a quality shot on every possession, how to string together multiple stops? Can you make shots under duress of great defense? There are so many things that differentiate between the good and the championship.
For 3, Allen. It's Hayes with the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
White on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. To the paint. Here's your 7. The rebound by Ben Simmons.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
For 3, Allen. Oh, he can't sink it. He's 0 for 3.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there.
You can tell Simmons is a guy who, from the moment he picked up a basketball, has been a point guard by nature.
And one of the game's best shooters, Doris. Grayson Allen can really stretch the floor for you.
B.A., his presence on this particular roster is so significant because of what they can do around him. Yes, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter because he can flat beat you from distance, but you also can't foul him. He is consistent at the free throw line, and he's very capable off the bounce. Grayson Allen is a more well-rounded player than he's given credit for.
And it's the Suns with the ball, following the bucket by Boston. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. To the wing, right side. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. And Yurtseven gets it to go. Yurtseven's got 4 points in the quarter.
Looked like some confusion defensively that time. Left him wide open for a nice look on the jumper.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. A different look for Phoenix. Suns trail by 5. Booker looking around. Oh, you can't let Booker get that close.
Well, that's what you call a tough two, because if you're in the lane at D-Book size, you never know what could happen.
Antetokounmpo up top. A real weapon on offense, averaging around 24.5 a game.
And they look more confident now, putting that rough first quarter behind them.
Now here's Durant. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Celtics lead by 5. Down low. Here's Holiday. And he converts the layup. Holiday's got his second bucket on the night.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Pass to Durant. To the middle. Here's Iguodala. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Celtics.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes. Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
The Celtics with the lead. It's deflected. Now here's Booker. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Celtics lead by 7. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It goes on Kevin Durant. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Oh, Durant with a steal. Back to Beal. Fires the 3. Boston pulls it in. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. There's a minute 17 left in the first half. In close, Antetokounmpo delivers.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Outside Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Booker with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. Dunn shot. Is good.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Irving with it. 5 points in the game. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got 7 points in the game.
They're really working the paint now.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Three-pointer, Beal. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
You're talking about one of the sweetest shooting guards in the entire NBA. Bradley Beal from deep. Yes, sir.
Antetokounmpo for three. The shot no good. Up in time. And so it's the Boston Celtics closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Back after this. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Fires for three. Antetokounmpo showing his range.
And some fans wince when he takes them, but Giannis can and will hit the occasional three-point shot.
To the inside. Poke loose. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Here's Ingram. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guy. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Antetokounmpo, right side. From downtown. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
And the game plan for them should be simple. Keep getting it to Giannis. The Greek freak is on fire.
Pass to Wood. There's a screen. And here's Booker. 5 to shoot. Ooh, against inside resistance. Booker still good.
Well, a guard has got to come with physical intensity on the interior, and Devin Booker does just that.
Antetokounmpo, right side. Three-pointer. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Durant with it. Guarded now by Holiday. Pass to Wood. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Booker. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Boston leading by 11. Irving looking around. Lays it up and banks it in. Irving's got 9.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And you could see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Dunn right side. Clock at 6. On the wing, Durant. Releases. Garuba with a rebound. Boston leading by 13. Well, Doris, you look back over the history of the NBA, hard to find a better scorer than KD.
Oh, B.A., he is unequivocally on the short list of the greatest scorers the league has ever seen. You think about guys, when you think about KD, guys that can create their own shot and hit from anywhere on the floor. You couple that with the size and the release point and the skill with the ball. Kevin Durant is a problem, folks.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, B.A. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
Oh, okay then.
Simmons with a little flair and flash. Let him feel all of your basketball ability, Ben Simmons.
Outside Irving. The three is up. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Jackson Hayes. Boston.
On defense, the Celtics. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
He pushed a little too hard there trying to close the gap. And yes, he paid the price.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Now here's Middleton. Still no points. Over Wood. And that one's good. Middleton. And the Celtics lead by 13.
One of the purest shooters in this game. Stopping Middleton has to be a focal point for your defense.
Phoenix shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. No good on the free throw. And the second free throw is good.
Boy, Ben Simmons, one of the most highly scrutinized players in the NBA, but I don't think you can doubt any of his defensive abilities. Cross-positional and big-time asset on that end.
And it's blocked by Wood. Here's Beal. Simmons up top. Left side, Covington. Oh, got a piece of it. Wide open look. Nice jump shot.
Robert Covington being opportunistic in the mid-range. Go to work, young Co.
Now White. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Back to Middleton. Got a piece of it. Here's O'Neal. Inside. And it's Simmons with the jam.
And this close to the rim, Ben Simmons just leaves no doubt.
There's a minute 54 left in the third. Outside White. Hayes inside. And he can't get that one. Good D by Covington. Suns trail by 8. To the paint. Here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Boston.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And let's give them credit to the shot blocking on display. They set the tone early and have kept the pressure on defensively.
Back to Simmons. And down it goes. 2 points. Simmons has got 9 points now in the quarter.
You see the size of Ben Simmons on a roll situation, so effective at 6'10".
Bad foul. That's not who you want to send to the line.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Phoenix making a switch here. It's both from the stripe.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Outside White. Pass to Irving. To in the cold spell. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. And here's Allen. Here's Iguodaro. Outside Covington. To the inside. Simmons. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Irving for 3. That one's off. He's 4 for 9.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
It's Covington on the wing. From deep, here's Simmons. And Simmons getting it done for Phoenix. And that quarter was all about him. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so it's Phoenix with it. It's a 1-point game. Here's McLaughlin going inside. Good on the shot.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for the Suns.
Now here's Antetokounmpo to the middle. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And now the Suns fast break. Pass to Simmons. Second chance effort. Here's Covington. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. And the Suns lead by 5. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Phoenix.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And also, guys, the tenacity they've shown on the defensive end has been something else. Look at how many blocks they've tallied thus far.
And so they foul intentionally.
First team foul.
And so it's Phoenix with it. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Personal foul.
And with plenty of time left, that's his 4th foul. He needs to stay cognizant of that moving forward.
Pass to Iguodaro. Allen outside. Outside O'Neal. Now here's Allen. Just 5 to shoot. Down low. And stolen by Holiday.
What outstanding defensive anticipation and a poor decision passing.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Iguodala grabs a miss.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And the shot goes down.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in the second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
Antetokounmpo up top. Here's the three. Iguodala grabs a miss. The Suns lead by 5. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Simmons with it. And then he packs it.
Turn, I raise my hand, 100%, yeah, I'm all in, 100%, yeah, I'm all in, act a fool like David dancing, got my rock, I take my chances, folks be asking what the plan is, I don't know till Father answers, in his hands just like the planet, we both floating, I'm just saying, yeah, we both know we ain't gon' stay here, we departing, relocating, save me from my woes, I'm staying, out of my sin, I'm a brand new man, out of this book, got a brand new friend, had the world shook with the words he said, got the other one shook when he came from the dead. The dead, yeah. Honestly, yeah, you know it's him. I can see it cause I'm knowing him. When I speak, yeah, you know it's him. Better notice him. It's my turn, I raise my hand. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. Act a fool like David dancing. Got my rock, I take my chances. Got my rock, I take my chances. this right here, I could not plan it. But it's happening, this ain't magic. I done tried that, all that plastic. You know, guys that are made of fabric. I done felt my skin turn static, and then washed it all in tragically. I didn't know that was the cost. I think God, he paid that off. I was lying way too much. Satan always calling blows. He just jealous, I'm a son. Heard he lost again, that's tough. It's my turn, I raise my hand. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. Act a fool like David dancing. Got my rock, I take my chances. Folks be asking what the plan is. I don't know till Father answers in his hands, just like the planet. We both floating, I'm just saying. Yeah, we both know we ain't gon' stay here. We depart and relocate and save me from my walls, I'm staying.
Boy, you better watch the way you talking to me. Hello? Come through with that fee, cause I ain't working for free. Hello? I got a bunch of bad they all with me. I got love for put my neck on freeze. Who that said they with me right now? Who that said they my being honest? Ain't nobody my I promise. Got a lot of options, but my the hottest.
Shout out to my baby icy girl for the win. I'm Clark Kent in the nigga chin in the put a dent in the I was born to sin. Her money good up water and I'm learning to swim. Work too, she ain't breaking them in. I just bought her a new now she spin. I can't get the get with it, she sneaking it in. And she pleading the fit, cause she ain't see. And she setting all the trends, she ain't never on the fence. Gucci handbag, brother. What she spit was like your rent. Help your mans out, brother. He look broken in a watch your words too, I'm riding with a in a pit.
Boy, you better watch the way you talking to me. Hello? Come through with that fee, cause I ain't working for free. Hello? I got a bunch of bad they all with me. I got love for put my neck on freeze. Who that said they with me right now? Who that said they my being honest? Ain't nobody my I promise. Got a lot of options, but my is the hottest. Ha.
Darling, you tahine. I was wondering, but could you see if what is on your mind? I'm just waiting for you to tell me, baby. Heal my bed, so I know I'm on your mind. Bell to microphone, where do we go? Get on all in one more time. For your touch so very much that I hear when you're around me. The way you make me feel, the way your love is real. Oh no, no, my time. touch my bed, so I know that I got you, baby. Oh, no, no, no. My love is just the day I found you. Man, I do it my baby over. I'll love you over and over.
Yeah, this for the culture. Gotta keep it straight like Gibraltar or the crease upon jeans or Travolta. We was dancing like machines or JB. Cape up on his shoulders or the Mike Prince pulled up out the holster. Same tree, it represent blackness from the passage. The past is alive and well, surprising like magic. The altar with his classic. Now I ain't reinvent the wheel. I simply put some spinners on it and begin to peel. So many layers to my people, but we tend to feel as though the media presents us like we sent. And it's tragic, we the fabric of any field. We make a static from a static when we interfere. To be the leader means you never see the vision clear. Too busy blazing for the followers to get the steal. I'm the smoke for all creators who ain't get the deal. The culture first, if you foreign to it, it's the real. From it, you can love it. Just remember, bring a budget for the people who discover what you covered. We got a lot of problems, and the quickest way above it, not to shove it under bridges, but to fish it out in public. Instead, we try to hide it, commodify it, monopolize it. Then we gotta buy it from outsiders we never trusted. From Congos to break beats to symphonies to deep bass. That's from Chuck Brown to heat waves to MPs. Cut down and replay the MCs that give us now a keepsake. To keepsake, it's a tough sound, a weak link. Deep fakes, give it up now or meet fate. No metaphor in the form of food, it's real soul. Now getting credit for the culture, getting real old. Not too many things in life that I would fold. Give it up or give it up, I'm getting real close. For the real ones who build what we make here to stay evermore. You can't feel how it feels, you just fake in the phone.
Do what I should, man. Point, baby. Do what I could, man. Point, baby. Do what I should, man. Point, baby. Do what I could,
se falla. Nunca le sale por más que lo ensayan. Cuando hay que apretar me vuelvo Super Saiyan. Subiendo de level como Sandel Saya. En las Olimpiadas con todas las medallas. Van a extrañarme el día que me vaya. Todos los tuyos quieren tirar la toalla. A la hora cero en la raya. Seguimos on fire, aquí no se falla. Nunca le sale por más que lo ensayan. Cuando hay que apretar me vuelvo Super Saiyan. Subiendo de level como Sandel Saya. En las Olimpiadas con todas las medallas. Van a extrañarme el día que me vaya. Todos los tuyos quieren tirar la toalla. Estoy demasiado veloz, no pueden verme. Cada vez que quiero quemar, le tiro a Werner. Me gustan más los billetes azules que los verdes. Ustedes hasta cuando ganan pierden. A todas estas serpientes les mudé las pieles. Los zorros combinando las cartieles. Fanáticos con mi nombre los carteles. Me muevo como los que tú quieres. Guagua blinda pa' brindar. De mi pauta esta se quieren guindar. Si por mi instinto me dejo llevar, pues les doy bulería a los David Bisbal. Escúchame bien, yo no tengo rival. Tú podrás rimar pero no suena igual. Es mantenerse, no es solo llegar. Tanto dinero que piensan que es ilegal. A la hora cero en la raya, seguimos on fire, aquí no se falla. Nunca le sale por más que lo ensayan. Cuando hay que apretar me vuelvo Super Saiyan. Subiendo de level como Sandel Saya. En las Olimpiadas con todas las medallas. Van a extrañarme el día que me vaya. Todos los tuyos quieren tirar la toalla. No tengo que decir de dónde soy. Todo esto lo saben ya. No sé si hay guerra o es solo un rumor. Vamos pa' la calle a ver si es verdad. Tengo fe, sé que pronto mi Dios vendrá. Mientras tanto en la tierra la haré temblar. Y firme con él yo por dentro estoy. Por eso ninguno me detendrá. Ahora tengo el récord limpio y par de campeonatos. Pero antes trabajaba hasta limpieza y ornato. Quieren copiar el flow pero les cambio el formato. Correa desde arriba, ve como yo lo mato. El respeto de los veteranos desde novatos. Procura que en mi zona tú no seas no grato. Porque hasta de día están sonando los... Me respetan y los capos. A la hora cero en la raya. Seguimos on fire, aquí no se falla. Nunca le sale por más que lo ensayan. Cuando hay que apretar me vuelvo Super Saiyan. Subiendo de level como Sandel Saya. En las Olimpiadas con todas las medallas. Van a extrañarme el día que me vaya. Todos los tuyos quieren tirar la toalla. Young Kings, baby. Santurce PR.
Stop playing with them, Riot.
She turn off the spot. She throwing the
say, girl, I know you a little too tame. I be shooting that shot like 2K, girl, I know. Tell him I'm next. Tell him you find a little something too fresh, I know. Tell him I'm next. Tell him you find a little something too fresh, I know.
Keep the bag, King Walker.
I told her take this and stop playing. I'm tired of buying jewelry, finna buy some land. They still trying to figure out who I am, who I be. Talking to the weed. They say money talk, put diamonds in my teeth. I be Louis down with Jordans on my feet. Messed up in your yard like trick or treat. You better play your cards right, you better not ever reach. For this chain over here, I put you. Yeah, I ripped it 5, but I put you. Let's go, get some money. Yeah, I make some meals off my tours. Yeah, I make some meals off my merch too. I got yellow diamond super saiyan Goku. These only on Pro Tools. Old lame, I ain't got no juice. Old lame, I ain't got no motion. Flexing on these like I'm Hulk Hogan. Yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Handle business. I'm on the industry and God is my witness.
Ya llegó el fin de semana, prendas de marca italiana. Voy a pistear con la plebada y nunca me llega sana. A veces, pero siempre. De Marruecos es el y ella es sudamericana. Va a romper la discoteca, teca, 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 teca. Va a romper la discoteca, teca, 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 teca. Va a venir toda a sacarnos tamolodín. Va a romper la discoteca, teca, 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 teca. Va a romper la discoteca, teca, 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 teca. Va a romper la disco, la. Va a romper la disco, la. Va a romper la disco, la. Contra la puerta y se roba el show. Me vuelve loco bailando el dembow. No es de la calle, but baby, you know. Siempre estoy y ella está low. Vamos pa' encima cambiando de clima. Tú estás aquí, tú solo en China. Yo sé que tú no tienes disciplina. Si vamos a hacer algo traje. Como me mira, súper picante como de Argentina. Cara de modelo, cuerpo de asesina, divina. Tiene 10 cargos encima. Va a romper la discoteca, teca, 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 teca. Va a romper la discoteca, teca, 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 teca. Va a venir toda la pa' sacarnos tamolodín. Va a romper la discoteca, teca, 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 teca. Va a romper la discoteca, teca, 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 teca. Va a romper la disco, la. Va a romper la disco, la. Va a romper
myself that I can change. Remind myself to not complain. But our love is not the same. But our love is not the same. Our feelings change like seasons. You tell me that you leave on. You go right now, then I ain't breathe on. She's on my mind all the time. I must be blind, I can't even read the signs. She said stop crying and get used to the trying. Not the same, but our love is not the same. Our feelings change like seasons. You tell me that you leave on. You go right now, then I ain't. Lost myself and then I made my bedroom. Sitting back thinking got too much headroom. Thinking about my relationships that didn't even last. What I didn't get out of them, I swear that I'm trying to get it up about you. You let me go and now I feel so light blue. I'm by myself and I'm just staring at the red moon. I'm by myself and I'm just staring. Staring at the red moon. The red. Change like seasons. You tell me that you leave on. You go right now, then I ain't breathe on. She's on my mind all the time. I must be blind, I can't even read the signs. She said stop crying and get used to the try. Okay, let's do it.
And this be from Cash, not from YouTube.
Let's go. Just got home with my little baby, it just hit 1 o'clock. Bad girl when I'm with you and I just can't stop. Always on point for me, always on point for me when I'm not. You make me feel good while I'm working these shots. Okay, let's do it. Rock with me, baby, ain't no stopping, baby. Okay, let's do it. I'm his favorite, I'm his favorite lady. Like, I got that so good, that make him crazy. Yeah, I wanna give you love, don't act crazy. Want you to be the one, to give me my baby. Want you to be the one, to give me my baby. Okay, let's do it. My ex wanna, but I'm off that. You wanna, but I'm off that. It's time to move on and get a new. Just got home with my little baby, it just hit 1 o'clock. Bad girl when I'm with you and I just can't stop. Always on point for me, always on point for me when I'm not. You make me feel good while I'm working these shots. Okay, let's do it. Rock with me, baby, ain't no stopping, baby. Okay, let's do it. I'm his favorite, I'm his favorite lady.
I ain't really got time for you, but I always find a slot. Left the stool 4 a.m., now I want you in my spot. You always on point for me, always on point for me when I'm not. Anybody try to play with you, ain't ducking these. Rock with me, baby, ain't no one stopping us, baby. Okay, let's do it. You my favorite lady. Okay, let's do it. My ex wanna, but I'm off that. Used to pay your rent, but I ain't giving it. It's time to move on and make it my chick, We getting rich. Both our exes broken, we getting rich,
Just got home with my little baby, it just hit 1 o'clock. Bad girl when I'm with you and I just can't stop. Always on point for me, always on point for me when I'm not. You make me feel good while I'm working these shots. Okay, let's do it. Rock with me, baby, ain't no stopping, baby. Okay, let's do it. I'm his favorite, I'm his favorite lady.
I'ma bring it home, you roll my day when I be in the road. Why you can't leave me alone? It's richer than me and your phone. Usually wanna be in the song, hard on my sleep, reading it wrong. I'ma come see you when I got time, even though I got nothing to do. Trust that I lost my mind, so I'ma leave it with dude. I'm on that one time, but I'm still reading the room. I'm on that one time, but I'm still reading the room. And make sure that you cross my mind, remember the fit in the room. Why you want problems with me? I'm the one gave you my heart with the key. Both take apologies, end of the year you got piles. I'm telling you proud of me, even when you getting tired of me. At Fashion Week, snuck to my hand, and the Billy at 580, crazy colors in that. I got that in God with me, so security protect my friend. Wonder what don't ride for me, and who put a price on again. I really hope she lie to me, cause I know the price to buy a friend. She said I'm leading her on, you took me shopping and leave me alone. Wonder who read me wrong, wonder who really just good for the soul. I'ma bring it home, you roll my day when I be in the road. Why you can't leave me alone? It's richer than me and your phone. Usually wanna be in the song, hard on my sleep, reading it wrong. I'ma come see you when I got time, even though I got nothing to do. Trust that when I lost my mind, so I'ma leave it with dude. I'm on that one time, but I'm still reading the room. I'm on that one time, but I'm still reading the room. I'm on that one time, but I'm still reading the room. I'm on that one time, but I'm still reading the room. I'ma bring it home, you roll my day when I'm beating the road. You just wanna be in the song.
Oh my God, girl, is that YBS Village? He's so fine.
Hey, run, they check on my brother. Nigga, I stutter. Shorty just love you on scene, yeah, she want another. I ain't no sucker. Got these girls be like me. Make mad, they wanna fight me. I'm a heavy hitter, don't you be lightly. Oh my God, Bruce on my team. I'm tryna get my deal before my EDD run out. I ain't saying if they ain't talking about the amount. Be like on the shade room. YBS Quinn, that's it. That make the trade boom. For real, can't wait for my to hit. That's it. YBS way too hot for all this. We lit. Young right nigga, speaking that fact. Oh, I'm the voice. On my end, can't turn my back. Never had no choice. I'm the young black king on the come up. They come up. And when I drop my the trucks gon' go up. Go up. Huh. If the label let me drop, I swear the industry some ops. And when I get that label money, I'm getting it for you, not as a cop. I'm tryna get my deal before my EDD run out. I ain't saying if they ain't talking about the amount. Be like on the shade room. YBS Quinn, that's it. That make the trade boom. For real, can't wait for my to hit. That's it. YBS way too hot for all this. We lit. Young right nigga, speaking that fact. Oh, I'm the voice. On my end, can't turn my back. Never had no choice. Okay, mama, I'ma do the dishes, the dishes. I'm praying on my knees, I have some wishes that know the name, that got the fame. And even with no else, I'm cruising in my lane. I'm tryna get my deal before my EDD run out. I ain't saying if they ain't talking about the amount. Be like on the shade room. YBS Quinn, that's it. That make the trade boom. For real, can't wait for my to hit. That's it. YBS way too hot for all this. We lit. Young right nigga, speaking that fact. Oh, I'm the voice. On my end,
think about you. I still think about you. Tell me how you been. Crazy how you turned into a dub when I could have been 2 10s. Crazy how I still feel alone in the room with my whole crew dance. Can't help myself. Could have been more loyal. Could have been more for you. But you been so fake, I swear it's like the chains they be wearing. Aluminum for you. No heart to pour you. First time I saw you, you me. Had you out your body. 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 Only for one night. I wanna be with you. Money up, okay, you match my vibe. I wanna be with you. Only for one night. I wanna be with you. Money up, okay, you match my vibe. I wanna be with you.
For sure. I for you, I make them cry for you. I can't get tired of you, desire you. I would follow you if there was five of you, no lie to you. For you, it's like I'm 5 years. For me, for you, now I need a shot of you. Sound with you, I do what I gotta do. I just wanna vibe with you, would die for you. Put them to the side for you. I ain't gotta hide from you. Then I make you. Had you out your caddy. G6 Scotty. The way you got it. Like Hibachi. Blast off rocket. I can't pass off Stockton. My long come home, I was wrong, baby, I was smiling. Blowing up your phone, what you wrong, where you at, baby, girl, I'm sliding. Wanna be alone, I'd rather you do that than be outside. I ain't tryna troll, cause I'm grown, so what's going on, just be honest. What's with all the aqua silence? You got another business.
Only
you. Down good, put in work on you. Buy you new things, put some on you. Brand new, put the brand new. I could change your whole life. Busy baby, baby, put that on ice. We get by. I be the version her friends always off. I'm finna treat you like fab. Go ahead and throw it in the bag. Throw your whole closet out. We don't need it in the house. Can't hang the beat, don't bend if the can't hang the beat, don't bend if the can't hang the beat, don't bend if the can't hang the beat, don't bang. I'm finna go. She want me to treat her like, so I'm finna go. Throw it back, shout it, toss it up. She a boss, but I'm finna boss her up. Break her with that, call him up. She left him 'cause I'm finna.
I feel like free up on the replay. You, I came with the hundreds, but the came too. Shakira with the hips ain't new. I just hit your city with the. I think he me while I throw a couple bars on him. Saucy mommy, yeah. Ooh, I treat my like my. I treat my like my. They wanna see the. I put the finger on it. I feel like free up on the replay. Don't take press replay. Ain't on the first day. Leaving niggas like he need a first date.
I'm finna go. She want me to treat her like, so I'm finna go. Throw it back, shout it, toss it up. She a boss, but I'm finna boss her up. Break her with that, call him up. She left him 'cause I'm finna.
I just need my space right now.
I'm an all-star team, far from a rookie, Louis Graveyard shit that I don't rock. Mr. Rocket playing Jane, but the Audemars stomp it. I was always told, boy, you better shoot if you gon' the Chanel. Finna blow a bag, you can't be like me if you ain't never. I'm a couple houses down, I'm just waiting on the mill. I break here, front row still yelling. Ain't this time for it, I done bossed up from Pelly. I'm God's son, but his demons on the Charlie. Think it's sweet to the in the alley. Yeah, finna like a 50. Spent the whole 10 for some out of Ricky. They let her play tough till it's time to do a mission. I ain't tryna kick it, I don't wanna talk. 80-inch flat screen smarter than the law. 40 on the, this is how I thank God. I'm my young chase him down, Tayshawn. She thirsty, got it on FaceTime. I'm standing on the couch, throwing the vision getting clearer in a different lane now. The for the trauma, it just numb the pain out. You was in the bag, but you do your thing, huh? You broke it, me, don't feel ashamed, ma. I cut her off and made her settle for a lame guy. I flew her to an island, braids up. He cooking and he cooking out the same pot. We in the trenches, I'm the same, little fame now. The coupe so fast, you can dodge a raindrop. Yeah, he's so bad, he didn't get his main rock. Hey, how you mad at me? We come from the same spot. Down like I threw it out. Woke up fresh like I had it laid out. First I went to, but I'm getting paid now. Out the seal, couldn't find a baby bottle. On my something like my baby mamas. Yeah, I a chick, I won't even think about it. Hey, why you grinding hard? Cause it hate the bottle.
Commaculations. Boss move. Boss move. What you refuse to do. Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Win. Commaculations. Boss move. Boss move. What you refuse to do. Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Win. Commaculations. I'll retire when I expire. I'm in the truck like a spare tire. Not a dragon, but I spit fire. Volcano heat no little old trenches. Looking at my life through different lenses. Back when my heart was full of vengeance. Not good, but bad intentions. Somehow the Lord kept me unharmed. The Lord kept me unharmed. Kept my head up under his arms. Head up under his arms. I had a cross for a charm. Cross for a charm. The chosen one when I was born. Earl Stevens, I'm the proprietor. Wait for my company to get acquired. 200,000 strong. One day I'll have enough to buy my grandchildren home. Generational wealth. What you doing? Boss move. Boss move. What you refuse to do? Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Commaculation. Boss move. Boss move. What you refuse to do? Refuse to lose. Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Commaculation. Now. Commaculation. I don't like it. I love it, man. Commaculation. Have at it, man. It's there for you, bro. Commaculation. Once I crystal the mic and get on top of the beat, it becomes an instant classic when he 40 speak. My lyrics poke out just like a widow peak. I go like I got Fanny to fetch, refuse to lose. Ain't no recess commercials or interludes. Right now I'm off my own and I'm at the crib. And it's this new to your OG from the but I'm still not out of the woods yet. Even though that I'm Project English is my language. Ghetto slang, broken English. It's hard to crack the code and distinguish. BR, before rap, I was famous. What you doing? Boss move. What you refuse to do? Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Commaculation. Boss move. What you refuse to do? Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win.
en la pared, fuera control y ese al revés. Que luz, baby, suéltate. Te están mirando, toca romper. So bend it over. Mami, I wanna make you mine. Sabes que estás very fine. En todos lados, very fine. Me lo súbeme el tempo. Esta te sirven de asiento. Más tu estatura desde nacimiento. Tú eres el show, este es tu momento. Ey, Chori, bitch, ese dude. Ey, yo quiero ver tu... Ey, I put it 6 on the news, huh. Dame el culo. Rosita like bubblegum. Hoy contigo, mañana with another one. I'm troublesome, baby, envíame lo que no pusiste en el foro, ey. La mano en la pared, fuera control y ese al revés. Que luz, baby, suéltate. Te están mirando, toca romper.